I mean, I work for the Antichrist.
I'm having my teeth whitened on Tuesday, so you're gonna have to get all your work done by Monday, which means you're probably gonna have to be here all weekend.
Right.
Unless your boss isn't sexually harassing you.
Ooh, Shabbat Shalom. Somebody's circumcised.
No, yours doesn't sound that bad.
I want you to fire the fat people.
What? So I guess we're just gonna be miserable for the rest of our lives.
Why don't you kill each other's bosses?
That's actually a good idea.
There's a lot of people all around the world who know what it's like to have a terrible boss. The three of us who play these horrible bosses really give these guys something to fight against. And you completely understand why they attempt in this movie to actually end up killing us.
If I was gonna put my balls in honey and shaved coconut, you'd do that too?
I would not.
Sure?
Yeah.
Because I've got some coconut.
I did a movie a number of years ago called Swimming with Sharks, and it seems to me that Harkin could be a brother to Buddy Ackerman.
Well, no, but according to this, you were 2 minutes late. So either you're a liar, or this system is off by a full minute.
Although, you know, Ackerman had a kind of, in a weird way, he was up to something, and you could question whether there was a ulterior motive to the sort of meanness. But I don't think there's an ulterior motive, or there's any kind of, like, I'm trying to make you a better worker. He's just a horrible, horrible person, and enjoys being sadistic.
I had no idea that you called your grandmother.
We've all known really terrible bosses. I've had terrible bosses, and for me, I try very hard in the jobs that I have where I am the boss to not be a terrible boss, but it's really fun to be able to go and do a movie where you can sort of get that out of your system. It's really fun.
You stupid little runt. I own you. You're my bitch.
I had a really good time abusing Jason. Really, really, really marvelous time, in fact.
You're gonna give me that dong, Dale.
My dong?
You're gonna fuck my slutty little mouth. I've never been asked to do a character that incredibly raunchy and inexcusably so. Let's have sex on top of her. Let's use her like a bed.
Get down, get down. Hey, hey!
I just jumped at it immediately. I had no fear of the dialogue or the situation. I bet you're no shrimp in the cock department, huh there, Dale?
Okay, Julia, come on.
Pretty much every scene is kind of crazy. There was not one scene where I was like, wow, this is a little odd. The only thing I just felt bad for Charlie Day. If anything, it was like, let's take it a little farther. Can you see my pussy?
I think that Jennifer Aniston has probably single-handedly absolutely destroyed whatever reputation she might have had.
I'm a squirter, Dale.
Hear the words you say sometimes? I mean, who talks like that?
Anyone that ever thought they knew what she was like, she absolutely is so willing to go to where the script asks her to go. It's hilarious.
You know that I like to fool around.
Oops.
Mr. Anderton, this is bad, 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 bad. I was bizarrely comfortable in these scenes, almost more so than I would be playing the normal, you know, girl next door, which I've sort of done.
You did all this while I was unconscious?
Ooh, mm-hmm. That's my favorite.
You're a raper and you raped me! That's a rape!
Oh,
Rape!
I think she just loved his innocence, and that's what was so attractive to her, was how innocent he was. I think the sweeter ones are the ones she really likes. The mouse to her cat.
Yo, Dick Wall.
What?
3 hours late. What's the deal?
I was at your father's funeral.
Well, maybe that excuse would have flown when my dad was here, but I'm in charge now. Bobby has, as far as he's concerned, complete autonomy over the world that he lives in.
You can fire Professor Xavier.
You mean Hank?
Fucking creeps me out, rolling around all day in his special little secret chair.
So he's, you know, nobody's gonna fuck with him and he can do what he wants, and, you know, he thinks he's God's gift to women, God's gift to intellect, God's gift to humor. He just really thinks he's God's gift.
Get in the fucking... I'm a green belt, motherfucker.
What?
Yeah.
Colin Farrell is known as this, you know, sort of sexy guy, and he is about as ugly in this movie as you could get.
I didn't realize I had to tell you every time I want to take a dump.
In reading the script, the first time I read it, I actually saw him as a guy with a comb over. You know, I don't think he can afford even getting hair plugs because he spends too much money on cocaine. I prefer to just subtly comb it over and have it as part of my style. And, you know, there's a certain strength that comes with wearing that.
Jesus, where does this guy get the energy? Oh, yeah.
There was a plethora of stuff to play with, and it didn't feel like there was any way to do it wrong.
You can't win a marathon without putting some Band-Aids on your nipples.
What does that mean?
I've loved doing comedy my whole life, and yet everyone always thinks that I'm this sinister and snarky and mysterious, you know, and evil kind of character, and it's so not who I am at all.
I fucked your wife. Nobody fucks my wife. Oh.
How you like them nipples?
What is that? Oh my God, is that diabetes?
It's like a cat's hairball or something.
Like, that's my carpet. Why is my carpet in my fucking nose?
I mean, I had complete license to just be as pathologically fucked up as I possibly could be. And it was just fun.
You're engaged now, and I respect the institution of marriage. So that's why you're gonna have to fuck me well before the wedding. You know, you put the wig on, you put the clothes on, you put the heels on, and you just sort of, I don't know, you just kind of disappear. That's sort of what's so fun to do.
Julia, I'm not gonna sleep with you.
We'll see about that. I'm just excited that this may even sort of allow me to do more of that. It's fun to sort of stretch and now sort of mess it up a little bit.
Oh, gosh, do I wish I could have sex with Julia.
The people who are not happy in their jobs are going, yeah, see? I'd secretly like to do that.
Because if you so much as look at my sexy little ass, Julia, I will have yours locked the fuck up, you crazy bitch whore!
It's fun. It's sort of probably like a guilty pleasure for people to go and get that out of their system, you know?
Look, I'm a big believer that if you push a bully back, they won't know how to deal with that. So I'm a big believer in dealing with it directly. Now, obviously, there's a lot of people in America like, oh yeah, if I did that to my boss, I get fired tomorrow. But there are ways to nudge without necessarily being confrontational. Who knows? I hope a lot of people don't get fired.
Ah, that felt good!